Konnichiwa, minasan. Kyo desu. So I will be reacting to a viral video in Japan about someone taking a video of the streets of Philadelphia. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in this video, and definitely you guys will get my commentary and my reaction. But without further ado, ikimashou. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely northeast of the United States for sure. Wow. Yep. I know to a lot of Japanese, this may look like very shocking, but this is definitely reality for a lot of places in America. Wow. 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 So I want to comment real quick. This is Philadelphia, and it's right next to New York. It's right next to New York, where I'm from. Back in 2018, I did go back to visit Brooklyn, my hometown, and it looks exactly like this. I'm not too sure when exactly was this video taken. Was it this year, last year, or during the pandemic? But what you see here is a failure of democratic policies that have plagued a lot of major cities, especially inner cities. This is a product of laws that promote bad behavior, laws that welcome homelessness. The more you keep trying to soften homeless people, the less likely they are to try to better themselves, because the policies that you give and encourage this kind of behavior instead of someone willing to get themselves together. There's a lot I can go into this, but this is basically a failure of these Democratic politicians, because Philadelphia is a very blue state. And, I don't want to get too political, but what you find, a lot of these major blue states and major blue cities look like this. LA looks like this. New York looks like this. Baltimore looks like this. New York looks like this. Chicago looks like this. Dirty streets filled with crack addicts and drug addicts, gang violence, homelessness. Just 2 minutes in this video already, we've seen a few people that look like they were strung out on drugs. And this is what happened when you have broken homes, when you don't come from a good home, when you have policies that encourage bad behavior and these stupid politicians that don't actually do anything to try to fix this stuff. They just say what's nice to get elected, and when they get elected, they don't do jack crap to help these people. But let me start ranting. Let's continue. Because this is sad. Homeless. Trash everywhere, it's dirty. This is a lot of our major cities, yes. It's sad. streets are infested with rats and all kind of vermin. I know in New York, there are record numbers of rat populations in New York alone, you know. Homelessness, graffiti, trash, drugs, look like crack addicts or heroin addicts. This is also why, even though it's not as extreme, I do feel a lot of people in America need to be more aware of the policies and the politicians they promote in office that allow this nonsense. Even in Japan, I feel like a lot of you guys should really pay attention to your own politics too. I'm not saying they'll get like this, but wow. This is very reminiscent of where I grew up. You know, it wasn't as bad as it is now because of COVID. COVID caused a lot of problems. A lot of domestic abuse increased. You know, people lost their jobs. Ridiculous, man. It's crazy how certain places in the U.S. looks like a third world country. It's ridiculous. You can't look at this and tell me that politicians in this state actually care about these people. You can't tell me that. You know, no sense of community. A lot of these guys probably come from broken homes or messed up homes. You know, probably in and out of jail, around crime. You know. Homeless tents everywhere. Everywhere. This looks like LA. Because LA is the hugest homeless population right now, you know. Wow. That's also why I had major culture shock when I went to Japan, because Japan was extremely clean for a major city. And this is like typical of most major cities, to be honest. Even though it's a lot worse now because of the pandemic, but trash everywhere. It probably smells horrible as well, you know? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Sadly, this is a reality for a lot of Americans. With the COVID pandemic, a lot of things became worse in America. Domestic abuse has gone up, drug abuse has gone up, violence skyrocketed in a lot of these major cities. And what you find, a lot of the cities that look like this tend to be run by Democrats. You know, you guys know I've talked about politics in some of my videos, our videos on this channel, but this is basically the product of Democratic policies that don't really benefit the citizens there. You know, a lot of these politicians allow this stuff to happen. They're not doing anything about it. They're blaming all kind of everyone else but themselves, but they're the ones running this government, running the state government. You know, it's sad. It's sad. And then people who see this are going to be like, I don't want to live here, and then they move out. Then when people move out, the jobs move out, the businesses move out, the value of these properties go down because of how much homelessness there is. But, you know, it's sad. This is a product of a lot of broken homes, policies that promote welfare and single motherhood, that promote violence, that allow homelessness to be so rampant that people want to leave. The streets are probably dirty. I'm pretty sure at night rats are all over the place. This is the product of bad policy and people in places of power that don't care about the people. That's why I really advocate a lot of Japanese, especially the Japanese youth. You guys got to really pay attention to laws that are being passed in your country, because of course, you know, it's not going to get like this, but this is a product of people not caring about who they elect in office and allow this kind of stuff to keep happening. And also the social fabric of the community has been broken. There's no sense of community. You know, we've forgotten our values as an Americans. We throw out God out the system and church, and we don't need religion. So then what's replaced is all this other stuff, you know, that's supposed to give people hope and meaning in life. But I don't want to go on a rant, but it's sad. And this is a reality for a lot of Americans, sadly. But you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So if you guys like the video, please smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Also hit that bell as well to get notified whenever we post a video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Minasan. Ja ne.